Hey there, my name is Austin Zabak, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you the 5 best passive income platforms that you can create, okay, that you can have in 2020. And listen, there is so much uncertainty in the world right now that if you don't know how to create passive income for yourself, your family, or your future family, then this video is for you. At the bare minimum, you want to at least know a couple of different ways that you can create passive income so that the next time there's a recession, the next time you get laid off, the next time that things aren't going your way in your life, and a major event happens or something comes up, ultimately you can make money while you sleep. And that is the definition of passive income, okay? True passive income is where I can go to bed at night and I can make money while I sleep. And there's a lot of other people out there talking about real estate and the stock market, but I wanted to give you some alternative ways that you can make passive income over the next couple of months that you can build up for yourself and your family that aren't what everybody else is talking about, that aren't like real estate and the stock market. So if you haven't already, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. It helps the YouTube algorithm a ton. And make sure you stay till the end of the video because I'm gonna drop a ton of value in terms of making passive or residual income. And just to give you a teeny tiny bit of perspective, these are all things that I've personally done myself in the past, and I still do to this day. I would never preach something that I don't do myself, okay? The first passive income stream idea is to essentially sell your creative work online. Let's just look into this a little bit. You're probably familiar, but photos and videos are sold online all over the place on so many different platforms, and it's kind of unbelievable if you think about it. I mean, the fact that we live in a day and an age where a photo or a video, like a stock photo or a stock video, can actually be pretty valuable and it can be worth money. There are a ton of different websites out there where I know for a fact, even me personally, I'll be editing a video just like this one, and I'll have forgotten to get like B-roll or something. And I'll need B-roll of New York City, or I'll need B-roll of Los Angeles, California. And there are different websites I can go to literally get that B-roll. Somebody had to create that though, and every time I go to get it, they get paid, essentially providing passive income to the creator. Shutterstock is a great example of this, and I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. They are just somebody that I use every now and then when I need a stock photo or some stock video. So essentially, if you're even decent at photography or videography, this can be a great way for you to go out into the nature or into the outdoors or whatever the case is, and ultimately get pictures and get video, something that you probably enjoy doing already, and you can ultimately make passive income from that. You can sell that stock video and that stock photo to a place like Shutterstock, and ultimately you can get paid. And again, essentially passive income is the idea that you can do something one time and get paid over and over and over and over again. So that is kind of why I like doing the photography and videography, because it is something where you take the video one time, you take the picture one time, and you are essentially gonna get paid over and over and over again, which again is the true definition of residual or passive income. The second way to create passive income, and honestly this one has become way more popular recently, is creating a YouTube channel. Now, there are a couple of different things that you can do here. You do not necessarily have to be in front of the camera and necessarily have to do like how-to videos or vlogs or entertaining videos. You do not have to be like Logan Paul or David Dobrik or even like Graham Stephan or whoever. At the end of the day, there's other ways to do it. So another really good way to do it is to create YouTube videos like top 10 videos. You've probably seen, and I've talked about it in a few of my other videos, but like the top 10 fastest train video. And again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, that video is probably a video, and I don't know for sure, so don't hold me to this, but the video probably made between like $40,000 and $80,000 literally on one video. Now, that is not something that you should expect right when you're getting into making a YouTube channel and getting started. However, it is something that can be expected in the future if you just put your head down and you work hard and you put in the sweat equity to build these passive income streams over time. So there's a million different YouTube channels that you could create that don't actually require you to be in front of the camera, that don't require you to actually have to come up with an outline or come up with what you're gonna talk about on a video. Maybe you're camera shy, or for whatever reason, you don't want a YouTube channel that has anything to do with you. You just want to be the behind the scenes person that is maybe doing the editing or doing the titles, the descriptions, the thumbnails, whatever that is, and ultimately you want to reap the benefit by making the passive income. Again, a couple of the examples are like the fastest trains in the world, the richest people in the world. There's a bunch of like top 10 Fortnite videos, top 10 Call of Duty videos. There's really videos all over YouTube essentially, leveraging the Creative Commons content. Okay, this is essentially content that can be used by anybody. You have to chop it up and you have to restructure the content a little bit, but therefore actually making it your own, which is pretty cool, okay? And I think I said this in one of my most recent videos, but if you want to see a YouTube video on how to make YouTube videos that don't require you to be in the YouTube video, I would love to make a video on that for you. And I actually have a bunch of really good buddies of mine that do this, and they make a ton of money. It is literally insane, okay? I have one of my buddies that owns like 17 of these YouTube channels, and he's got it like fully systematized. He's got like virtual assistants that help him do different things and help him do the editing, and he's got people that help him do the voiceover, and he has people that help him do his titles and his thumbnails and his tags, and he's like totally automated it, turned it into a business, and he makes like literally $1 million a year, okay? Like $100,000 a month making YouTube videos, and he's nowhere to be found in any of the videos. And again, this is just a way that you can get paid by Google AdSense. It's a way that YouTube ad revenue will actually pay you out, okay? So you sign up for Google AdSense, which is essentially YouTube ad revenue, and depending on what your CPM is, you're actually gonna get paid per 1,000 views. So again, like the train video, let's just say you had a $2 or $3 CPM, maybe a $4 or $5 CPM, and you're getting anywhere from 8 to 10 million views on a video. Again, that is gonna take time, but you can see how you can make a lot of freaking money doing this. The third passive income idea that I have is creating an online educational course. The beautiful thing about creating a course is typically when you're creating a course, you're creating it on something you're already very good at, okay? So the information's coming from your brain and coming from past experiences, past knowledge, the wisdom that you already have, and maybe some different manuals and stuff or some different books laying around your house or your office. And before you say, Austin, there's nothing that I'm good at and there's nobody that would buy a course and I just don't have anything I could sell, okay? The knowledge and the wisdom and the experience I have in life, it isn't valuable to anybody. Just remember, there's people out there buying stuff all day long, and the stuff they're buying is just unbelievable, and it will honestly blow your mind. So maybe you're really good at cooking, maybe you're really good at cleaning, maybe you're really good at washing a car, I don't know. But there's gotta be something that you're really good at, that there's some niche, some group of people out there in the world that would pay for that knowledge to be condensed into one area, one location where they could just like have a step-by-step system to be able to do whatever it is that you do well. The number of topics that you can have to create a course is limitless, essentially. Again, the main thing to remember here is that you're providing value. I see a lot of people out there that create courses where, honest and truly, the course is not that good. And they're scamming people and they're ripping people off. And ultimately, that is not something that you want to do, okay? What you want to do instead is you want to provide real value to a real group of people. So just be careful, don't start a course or 17 different courses on things that you don't know nothing about because you're in it to make a ton of money. Start a course to help other people, to serve other people, and ultimately passive income will come from it. Again, this is passive and residual income because you're creating the course one time. You're only filming the videos one time, and ultimately people are going to continue to buy the course over and over and over again, making it passive or residual income. The fourth idea to make passive income is creating an ebook. Very similar to creating a course, an online educational course. All of the information comes from your brain, past experiences, past wisdom, and things that you already know. The profit margins on an ebook are going to be much lower because it isn't going to be as expensive, nor is it going to be as valuable. It is typically going to be like $7 to $10. A lot of times you'll see people that create ebooks because it is a small amount of money to pay, and what they're actually doing is they're building an email list, okay? And with an email list, what you can do is you can retarget people on your email list to sell a bigger product. This is typically called an upsell in the world of sales, and people do this from basically one industry to the next. I mean, in every industry across mankind, people will have a lower priced product to build an email list, and then ultimately they will upsell those people at a later date. This is typically a product that is just a video or it is a PDF file, and it doesn't take a ton of work to put together. It is essentially a condensed version of your online educational course, And as a matter of fact, your ebook might actually be the intro to the course, meaning you actually get people to buy the ebook for, $5 or $7 or $10. And then later on in an email sequence, you actually upsell the course. And I've seen a lot of people that'll even upsell, potential mentorship or potential one-on-one kind of, guidance or whatever you might say. My fifth idea for creating passive income in 2020 is to start an ATM business. And I know I've made a few videos on this, okay? I've actually probably made 20 or 30 videos on the ATM business. I really believe in the bottom of my heart, the ATM business is a phenomenal business to get involved in. Now, you're probably not gonna get like mega wealthy rich starting an ATM business, okay? It wasn't even my plan at all to make the money that I'm making in the ATM business. I got into the ATM business to pay my bills, okay? I got into the business thinking I could pay my phone bill, I could pay my rent, I could pay my car payment, and ultimately one thing led to the next, and I had 2 ATMs, and then I had 5 ATMs, and then I had 10, and now I make a lot more money than just paying my bills. But an ATM business is a phenomenal passive income stream because it is essentially just like real estate. It is tangible. I can touch it, I can smell it, I can feel it, and it is like real estate, right? Except the only difference is it is like 1/10 of the cost of real estate. You can buy an ATM for about $2,500. I've said it in a lot of my other videos, and I'll link a video right here that you can go check out if you would like, or just subscribe to my channel, because if you haven't already, I mean, come on, subscribe to my channel, smash the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm a ton, and it puts this video in front of a lot of other people that need to see it. But moral of the story is go check out one of my other videos on the ATM business. For about $2,500, you can buy an ATM that'll produce you anywhere from $200 to $500 a month in passive income based on historical data, okay? Based on what our average ATMs actually produce. You don't have to be crazy rich to get in the ATM business. Before you say, Austin, I gotta have all this money to get in the ATM business, or I don't understand it, or whatever the case is, just throw those excuses out of the window for a minute, because it is a very simple business to get involved in. It is way cheaper than real estate. It is probably even cheaper than an ETF or a mutual fund or something like that, or even investing in the stock market, depending on what you're investing into. And I can tell you for sure, there is a lot less risk.